Well, we we march on, don't we? We march on. Player options for you guys: Paul George, Matthew Jefferson. It's worth keeping both of them. For myself, Shannon Paul, Leroy Sims, Tyler Zeller. It's worth keeping both of them. That's quick and easy. Dwayne Wade will be a free agent. Yao Ming will be a free agent. In terms of qualifying offers, you guys got Larry. Dantley's a nobody. Obviously, yeah, Drew Holiday and Larry Sanders. That's not even a question. You're going to keep both of them. The other guys are just rando depth. You can let go of them. For me, keeping Ricky Rubio, dropping the other two. Quick and easy. No real heavy debates to have here. Steph's out there as an RFA. Gilbert Arenas is a UFA, as is Dwayne Wade, Yao Ming, Zach Randolph, Sharif Abdur-Rahim, Tracy McGrady, and Tyson Chandler. For the Magic, you do not have any money to play with in free agency. For the Timberwolves, I basically don't have any money to play with in free agency. So we can focus on our dudes. I am going to send a deal out to Ricky Rubio. And for you guys, obviously Drew Holiday. You also got Eric Gordon that you're going to want to keep. And Ibaka. So let's see. All three of them accepted your offers. Can let go of Washington. Honestly, you can probably let go of Channing Frye. Can let go of Dantley. Keep Larry Sanders. Yeah, that's pretty much good to go for you. I don't think you got any reason to hold on to Washington or Frye based off of the rest of the roster. For me, gonna certainly hold on to Julian Wright. And re-sign Ricky Rubio. Again, a reminder for your roster currently. I mean, you got Horford and Adams now, so you definitely got no reason to bring in a center or anything like that. Let's see. Looking to hold on to Ricky Rubio. Honestly, I'm just going to hit match that because it'll end up being matched anyway. Cap hold Julian Wright. For you guys, let go of Frye, let go of Washington, keep Sanders. Might as well just match it for Drew. Get that over and done with. And honestly, power forward. I don't even have the Bird option for Julian Wright, so that might have ended up being a terrible trade. Cap hold Julian Wright. Match for Ricky Rubio. For you guys, keep Larry Sanders. Make sure you hold on to those dudes. So we both got a guy on cap hold. I don't even think I have the ability to sign Julian Wright if I wanted to. That's all I can do is just kind of send out that deal. He doesn't want it. So yeah, I might end up losing Julian Wright for nothing. For you guys, you might as well try to keep Larry Sanders. Well, then again, you don't have the Bird rights to him at this point, but he is an RFA. Apparently, you don't even have the money to sign him as an RFA, so you'll just have to wait for that then. Oh, has What's His Nuts signed a deal? Apparently, Julian Wright did sign a deal, so yeah, I lost him for lost his ass for nothing. Whew. Well, that didn't work out for me, did it? What a time it's been. Sanders sticks around with the Magic. George gets better. Bosch, Horford, Holiday. Sanders gets a bit better. For me, Millsap, Rubio get better, but my depth continues to look a bit shady. Theron, I'm glad you're here too. Not every series that we do is this miserable. Some of them are. I think this might take the cake for the most miserable series we've ever had. Just in terms of like pure apathy of how bad our teams have been. Again, I only got my 2014 this year. You guys have the Kings 2014 as well, and the Jazz second. Oh, it does dip back and forth between depressing and comedy, for sure. For sure. Embiid, Jabari Parker, Andrew Wiggins, Jokic. It's the Julius Randle draft. The Clint Capella draft. The Doug McDermott draft. Let's see, the Timberwolves for this year. Rubio and Paul. I don't have a great backup shooting guard. Send Tyler Zeller down to Iowa. For you guys, again, you got Baylor and Jefferson. Jefferson right now is the shout. Ilyasova actually didn't leave. So again, you might as well just send down Larry Sanders so he can keep playing and keep getting better. What is the coaching situation, we ask ourselves on a year-to-year basis? The Timberwolves. Rocking another new coach. He's still fucking terrible. We'll be rocking 9 men this year. And honestly, actually, it might not even be another new coach. It might be the same coach. Let's just go for system proficiency. Young, old, doesn't matter. Whoever fits your stupid ass system the best, let them play. Let's hope it works. For you guys. Gonna be good to rock 9 this season. Shaq is still the coach. Shaq is still the coach. Holiday, Starks, George, Bosch, Horford. One of these years, that lineup has to actually fucking win something, right? Holy dicks. The trading block for the Magic. Let's take a look. So on the trade block. Starks and Gordon obviously makes a lot of sense. George Forte. Obviously add Ilyasova again, to be honest. Let's see what you could get for Bosch. Let's see what you could get for Horford. And honestly, Baylor and Jefferson. You might as well see if you can get anything for those guys. Your untouchables. Drew Holiday. Starks. Gordon. Why are you nuking again? You're not nuking. Paul George. And Ibaka. Honestly, you probably got to take Gordon out of there. Have Steven Adams. Might as well see what you can get. At least see what the offers are. For me, I'll be doing something similar. To be honest, it's quite obvious Paul's never going to jump Rubio. I got to be honest, Leroy Sims hasn't gotten better at all. I'd like to get rid of him. He has been one of the most disappointing players I've ever seen. I'm going to put Millsap out there, and I'm obviously going to put Dwight out there now that we've ended up with Rudy. Certainly not changes that I expected to make. But here we are. Untouchables, Rubio. Middleton. PJ's certainly not untouchable, nor is Big Baby, but we'll make Rudy an untouchable. Let's see what's up. We haven't done it in a couple of seasons. Let's do a little tour around the league to see what everyone looks like. Portland led by Dwayne Wade, DeMarcus Cousins, Kawhi Leonard, DeAndre Jordan, Draymond Green, and Goran Dragic. Wayne Ellington's there too. Say hello to our new overlords, the Portland Trailblazers. Golden State, Rashard Lewis, Tyson Chandler, Salem Stoudemire, Ty Lawson, Bismack Biyombo. Evan Turner, Bino's there too. Who's first did you have again? Sacramento. Toronto with Vince Carter, Sean Marion, Jason Terry, Eddie Curry, Anderson Varejao, Darren Collison, Gerald Green, Kent Bazemore. Memphis, Tracy McGrady, Joakim Noah, Ejian Leon, Tobias Harris, Wally Zerbiak, Aaron Afalo's down there too. Charlotte with Anthony Davis, Andre Iguodala, Will Bailey, Ennis Freedom, Richard Jefferson, Patrick Beverly, Gerald Wallace, Justin Holiday. 76ers with Elton Brand, Ray Allen, Sharif Abdur-Rahim, reunited. Happy for you fellas, even though we never won anything. Nick Batum, Austin Rivers. The Bucks with Lance Stevenson, Mike Bibby, the not actually Patrick Ewing Jr., Raymond Felton, Terrence Ross, Chandler Parsons, Ben Gordon. Washington, Pau Gasol, Devin Harris, Jeff Teague, Danilo Gallinari, Jeff Green. The Bulls, Kobe Bryant, DeMar DeRozan, Kemba Walker, J.J. Redick, Jared Dudley. Cleveland, LaMarcus Aldridge, Joe Scott, Jimmy Butler, Damian Lillard. Boston with James Harden, Tony Parker, Hassan Whiteside. We're going to finish Kobe's whole career too. We might. Baron Davis, Wang Shishi, Bojan Bogdanovic. Clippers with Carmelo Anthony, Kevin Love, Kevin Garnett. The Australian Joe, good old Aussie Joe, Channing Frye, Kyle Korver, Ricky Davis. Hawks have Yao Ming, Maurice Spates, Romeo Swift, Royal Ivy, Otto Porter, Shannon Brown. Miami, Charlie Villanueva, Greg Oden, Lamar Odom, Bradley Beal, O.J. Richardson, fucking Giannis, 4th overall. A+ fucking potential, by the way. Pelicans, Amari Stoudemire, Gordon Hayward, Klay Thompson, Chris Kaman, Harrison Barnes, Jamal Crawford, Jameer Nelson, Dennis Schroeder. Jesus Christ. Dennis Schroeder, in fairness. Utah, Kyle Lowry, Brooke Lopez, Corey Maggette, Brandon Rush, Jared Jeffries, Sean Stevenson. Kings have Russ, Blake Griffin, Manu Ginobili, Tristan Thompson. Tristan Thompson jumped from a B- potential up to an A. You traded him 8 months ago, and he went from a B- potential up to an A. The Knicks with Kyrie, Mike Conley, Josh Smith, Cody Zeller. Lakers with Steph, Jermaine O'Neal, Sean Livingston, Corey Brewer, Kendrick Perkins, Tiago Splitter, Drew Gooden, Mike Miller. Oh my God. The Mavericks, Gilbert Arenas, Markieff Morris. I can't believe the luck, man. The lack of luck. The Brooklyn Nets, John Wall, because again, the Nets have already fucking moved to Brooklyn in this reality. This is the Jordan era, remember? John Wall, Andrea Bargnani, George Hill, Caron Butler, Marcus Morris, Boris Diaw, ASIC. The Nuggets with Chris Paul, Rudy Gay, Nerlens Noel, Isaiah Thomas. Pacers, Kevin Durant, Rajon Rondo, Andre Drummond, Tyreek Evans, Derek Favors, Jonas Valanciunas, Ed Davis, Al Harrington, O.J. Mayo. Super Nintendo Chalmers. Pistons with Dirk Nowitzki, Paul Pierce, Deron Williams, Reggie Jackson, Stephen Hunter. They should have had, or almost had, Dwight in the mix there too. The Rockets with LeBron James, Jason Richardson, Eric Bledsoe, Rafer Alston, Leandro Barbosa. Spurs have Julian Wright, Rodney Stuckey. Savage is there as well. Michael Redd, Sullinger, CJ McCollum. Suns, 37-year-old Tim Duncan, Andrew Bogut, Quentin Richardson, Victor Oladipo, Robin Lopez, Darrell Wright. Thunder with Derrick Rose, Zach Randolph, Trevor Ariza, Danny Granger, Alex Len. So that is a look around the league at this stage. Has Duncan been on the Suns the entire time? I believe so. No, that's right. He was on Boston. Phoenix, Boston, then back to Phoenix. He had a couple years in Boston with Steve Nash, if I'm not mistaken. Here we go. Another season. Will the Timberwolves be shit again? Let's find out. How will the Magic do? The Magic do get a trade offer for Al Horford. You get a top 3 pick in 2016 thrown in there with them, going to the Pacers. That's a bit rough. But you get Ed Davis and Lenny White. Ed Davis is 24 years old. B potential. Lenny White is 26, B minus potential at power forward. I understand wanting to get rid of Al Horford. I don't think that's the trade to do it, personally. I don't think that's the trade to do it. They'd be trying to fleece you. A first rounder being thrown in there is pretty brutal. The Magic are looking fucking elite this season. It might make you reconsider your trade for Al Horford. Markieff Morris and a lottery protected first. Morris is 24B potential. Knowing how good you are, I don't know if you move Al Horford right now. I don't think you move Horford given how good this team is right now. Especially for a lottery protected first. It's not like that's incredible, you know? Really quickly. So confirm that Ilyasova wants to test free agency again. I got nothing to worry about. Timberwolves are 12-6. Magic are 15-3. Might we both be back at the top of the mountain in terms of a regular season? Might we be? Might we be? The Magic are destroying worlds right now. You beat me 134-98. This is an interesting one that you might have taken had you been offered it before you realized how good this season was going. Noah and the Lakers first for Al Horford. That's not a bad deal. Even though Horford's younger, but based off of how Horford has performed for you, getting a defense-first center like Joakim Noah would have been the right way to go. Not that Horford's brutal. But the fact that you guys are fucking destroying worlds right now, like I said, I think if you were offered that week 1 or 2, I think you would have taken it. And I think you would have been right to do so. Now, I don't disagree with your idea of just not fucking with it. The problem is, how often have we been good in the regular season only to not have anything happen in the playoffs? That's the problem. That's the problem. But, I mean, you guys are essentially on your way to the postseason already. It's just whether or not you fucking blow it once you're there. Same for me. At least last we knew the Timberwolves were looking that good. We'll see if they are. But this is the best regular season performance any of our teams have ever had. Oh, I agree. I don't think we change anything about anything. I think we just leave it. Timberwolves get an offer, big baby, for some dude in a second rounder. This guy's 33. Keep him big, baby. Timberwolves are 18-20. So, not exactly crushing it. Leroy Sims, excuse me, is out to injury right now, which would explain some of the issues. I'll shorten my bench. Of course, the Timberwolves are dealing with injuries. Why wouldn't we be? We keep playing guys who fit better in this fucking dude's system, and it doesn't mean shit. How long is my guy out for? 4 to 6 weeks. I might be in the lottery again, to be honest. Maybe a system shit. Yeah, no kidding. I might be in the lottery again. PJ Tucker and a second for some dude. Drew Todd, he's 20, C potential. Fuck off. You know what? For the Timberwolves, let's base it off of just who's playing the best. Let's base it off of who's playing the best at this stage. Fuck your system proficiency. Oh, you're not allowed to nuke twice. I couldn't nuke right now if I want to. You just have to see it through. There's only one nuke. There's only one. You gotta naturally rebuild if you want to attempt to nuke again. That's why I said, make sure if you use your nuke that it's the right time. That's why. 35-5 for the Orlando Magic. Fuck. Another trade that I think you guys would have accepted had you not been as good as you are. You definitely would have accepted Horford in a first for DeAndre Jordan, and granted, it's lottery protected. That's a great fucking deal. There's no way you accept it now, though. Like, there's no way. You would be... I'm not even going to let you attempt to throw it by trolling the vote. Ilyasova in a first, that's a terrible idea. Even if you're giving up a first, too, it doesn't matter. Like, that's a hell of a deal. So through the deadline we go. Our teams are our teams. You do have an injury to Gordon. Eric's out for 2 to 4 weeks. I am just going to leave the team the way it is, and we'll double check it once we get to the playoffs, which, I mean, you guys, again, have basically already clinched a playoff spot. You could lose every game for the rest of the season and still probably make it. So we're going to turn our attention over to the Timberwolves, who definitely don't have anything locked up. Not even close. This might be 2 straight years of missing the playoffs here in Minnesota. Yeah, we keep losing games, man. We keep losing games. Honestly, fuck it. Play the youth. Play the youth. Fuck the lineup performance. Fuck the proficiency. Just, whoops. Well, I didn't mean to do that. It was the 91, the 91 Clippers, if I'm not mistaken. I accidentally changed the playbook. Just play the youth, man. Put Rudy Gobert in over Dwight. Just play the youngsters at this point and get them some valuable playing time. Didn't imagine a world where I'd be making Dwight Howard my 6th man already, but that's where we're at. I had to risk it. Timberwolves are going to miss the playoffs. We just don't have it. We just don't have it. This is unreal. Well, at least we're tanking again, so that I can lose in the lottery again. That'll be fun. Have I mentioned I wish this was alcoholic? Fuck. For the first time in a long time, LeBron James does not win league MVP. Gilbert Arenas of the Dallas Mavericks stops the streak. Goodness gracious. The Brock Lesnar to his Undertaker. It's his 2nd MVP. He was the last one to win it before LeBron went on the streak. Wow. Gilbert Arenas now a 2-time MVP. Victor Oladipo wins Rookie of the Year for the Phoenix Suns. Baron Davis in Boston wins 6th Man of the Year. Anthony Davis wins Defensive Player of the Year. LeBron must have gotten hurt. Most Improved Kyrie in New York. Steph Curry broke his ankle. He's out for the year. But Arenas, Curry, Durant, Anthony, and Gasol, all NBA first team. The all-defensive team is Arenas, Paul, Davis, Gian Leon, and Hassan Whiteside. The all-rookie team, Oladipo, McCollum, Carter Williams, Schroeder, and Giannis. For the second year in a row, the Orlando Magic are the #1 seed in the East, and the Minnesota Timberwolves failed to make the playoffs. Fucking Christ. Ricky Rubio, leading scorer. For you guys, George and Paul George took over. George now the leader on this team. That's what you guys needed to have happen. For sure. For sure, that's what needed to happen. Steph Curry averaged 35 points a game, but didn't get it because Arenas averaged double-digit assists. The Rockets finished as the 2 seed, but is LeBron hurt? LeBron's not hurt. Can I see how many games LeBron played? Can I see how many games LeBron played? Yeah, LeBron only played half the season. A little bit over half the season. So injuries finally caught up to LeBron James in this reality. The Orlando Magic. 65-17. The #1 team in the regular season. We're not going to change anything about this. We'll just let it be. Just let it be, because it's working. You don't have any injuries. I'm not touching a goddamn thing. 3 players showing up as a 90. If this isn't the year, I don't think it'll ever happen.